Carmine, you pregnant yet from all that bouncing you be doing on this shit? I see the baby bump coming in. I see the baby.
Seems like it's kind of a slow day today, huh?
I woke up and crashed out.
Okay, so, that's fine. It's understandable. I like that.
No, there's no issues. I'm just making him think there is. Oh, there was an issue, but Rhodes already resolved it. So,
what was the issue? Apparently, Moss said that Justice Gates did something illegal. I don't know. Can they approve holds for longer than 72 hours? Because
no, Moss is a dumb fuck. Just straight up. This is hot off the heels over trespassing claims. These bozos stood around for like 6-7 of them. Ruth included. I bumped her down a notch as well on this. But that Silas case that Opal and Doc have been working on pretty heavily.
I don't know any details about it. If I'm being honest with you.
They've been cooking on that shit for like a couple months here, but pretty much they transitioned it to a bail, and Gates approved it at 3 p.m. yesterday, and Silas said something about it being a rights violation, which there may be merit to. Now I want to be clear here. I don't know what Silas said because they don't actually have his direct statement in this, nor is there a direct statement from Moss in this or Remy, etc. This is just like you can read the command report yourself. I think it's just people are confused. It's a mix of being confused about how you go from a hold into a bail. But the moment you open up the docket, it's rather clear that it was transitioned over, and all the notifications are on the appropriate Discordia emails. So I woke up to these guys standing around in a circle, freaking out, and I told them you need to be Moss. I don't know. There was like 7 of them. Ruth was there as well. I told her, do not involve yourself in that dumb shit. You need to think about the work that Opal put in, because getting self-sabotaged by your peers over, you were just putting in a complaint is fucking brain dead.
I'm kind of this might be a little off topic, but I know that the Jimbo murder case, doesn't that start tomorrow?
Yes, that's tomorrow.
I wasn't. Yep. See, they streamlined it. So here's the thing: they streamlined it so fast, I wasn't able to get the recordings all properly done and stuff like that.
Because
I've been, utilizing. I did it like I was trying to. They're probably going to try and get a roads violation on this.
The wrongdoing thing, just to close that out, I spoke to Rhodes. He came to the same conclusion within 5 minutes that I did. I shut down the shit stirring because, look, just transparently, I don't want Opal waking up to a bunch of this shit when they got a bail case this evening, right? I don't think it's appropriate.
Wait, so is that today?
Yes, it's today at 7 p.m. So,
so that's all right. You'll be around for that.
Yeah, I'll be around. I wasn't planning to. I was going to take a half day off, and then saw that and like,
it wouldn't be a bad day to take a half day off.
Yep.
The city seems a little slow today, but that's when we gotta liven things up, Brian. That's when we gotta get locked in and do more.
Exactly. There's so much to do. We gotta just figure it out instead of running around all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The fucking I'm actually worried. All right, so I handed the Jimbo murder case off, and I just don't know what's going on with it anymore. This always happens when I hand the case off to other people.
Blunt was also taken out of the loop, so I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but
Blunt wanted to help them prosecute.
Yes, he was very disappointed by that, but he's not holding it or anything, because he's helping with the Silas stuff. But it was told to me that he wrote up the docket posting, this, that, and the third. I know Rooker was double checking all the evidence, found some things that were missing, and it kind of just got done. And Blunt was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm off this. So I told him to have a chat with V.
Yeah, I guess V's overseeing it. I don't know if I did the right thing by letting, because I wanted these guys to all be more involved in the case, because I did pretty much the last one all by myself.
Yeah.
And whenever I fucking hand this shit off to these people, I'm just like, how are they going to find a way to fuck it up?
Yeah, what it is, Pred, is like, I think, how do I put this? You and I know how to involve other individuals and make sure they're not left out.
They don't
right?
know how to involve.
I don't think most people know how to do that anymore.
Exactly,
right?
They don't. Because I've been completely out of the loop. I haven't been really talked to about anything. I don't know what's going on with the case. You know, I organized it, like the foundation of it at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I hand it off, and then I have no idea what's going on. Like, have they been interviewing people? Who's the witness list for tomorrow's case?
It's been sad.
Strategy? You know, I tried to kind of like involve myself a little bit less, but now I'm feeling like in the future I won't do that.
No, you have to be there. Like,
yep.
Like you see, like even with this, right? The Silas shit ain't my shit, right? Blunt is helping to prosecute. This is Opal's case through and through, and Doc's case through and through. Doc is sick as shit, like, and he's been popping in to assist where he can. Well, technically it's not his, he's coming out, but my point of the matter is that that's why I was kind of pissed this morning, is this isn't something I should be dealing with, Opal should be dealing with. Reports made, that's it. Don't involve yourself in someone else's thing, because it's gonna get fucked up, right? You know how it goes.
Yep. That's why I just feel like I'm trying to get them.
This isn't on V, by the way. I don't think it's a V thing. It's just there's very few leaders left, right?
See, now I'm worried about this fucking, because this case is easy, but you have to be like a little strategic with, like, you know, getting a few cops to say they witnessed these people inside of the building shooting. Presenting like the right evidence. Or I really wanted to get the recordings organized and fucking done like before, but now that I was unable to do that, like,
so you don't know why the witnesses are there? That was the other topic I was going to bring up.
I don't know who the witnesses.
What questions are there going to be for me?
I don't know who's leading the prosecution. I think V's going to be doing it.
Okay, I'll reach out to him.
V, probably Ruby.
Because, like, I've not been reached out to yet as to what the questions are, and that makes me nervous as shit. Right?
Did they call you as a witness?
Yes. And it makes me nervous because I don't know what the fucking questions are, right? So you know how that is. You could I could end up saying some shit that's not conducive to what their argument's going to be, right? Like, they may ask a question expecting something, and I don't realize that's the something that they're looking for. So
yeah, it bothers me that there's no witness preparation. It's like basic.
I think people get confused with prep versus the other illegal one.
Yeah, they do get confused with that.
Yeah.
Witness tampering.
Witness tampering. There's another one.
Witness intimidation.
No. There's like a lesser one. There's I don't remember. Coaching. Right?
I mean, it's kind of the job for witness prep to kind of coach a little bit.
Okay. Other than that, I'm gonna let you know something else that I'm probably gonna end up coming down your table. Yesterday evening, I got a call. Apparently, Miller contacted Ruth, claiming I'm kicking him off the case of archivists, and let me tell you what actually took place, and Ruby can attest to this. Archivist asked Brandy for 2 names of law enforcement, right? And she didn't know what to do. And she started getting anxiety. Not my words. These are Brandy's. She told this to a bunch of archivist shit happened, right? They're involved with the Faceless now, and it's spiraled, right? Streams are crossing. So I tell Sean, who's also working the case. I mean, this is a sprawling thing. It's not one thing. It's going to take 5-6 individuals. Go talk with Brandy. See if like, you know, get her in the loop. See what's going on. What blah 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 blah. And so Sean calls her, and she's pissed, and she doesn't want anything to do with it. I'm like, okay. Sean tells me. I'm like, that's strange. I call Ruby. Brandy doesn't want anything to do with the Archivist case. Says that she's been doing all the work. She's been telling me this for the past like 2 weeks. Miller doesn't do anything. They didn't press charges on Shang. She's getting anxiety. She wants nothing to do with it. It's not her thing. I'm like, all right, bet. I had to go to the Archivist and fucking tell him to stop harassing her. And you know what ends up happening? Right? Miller wakes up after 2 weeks and starts saying I'm cutting him out. So I don't know what the hell's going on. And he tells Ruth that he's going to start doing his own shit on the side. And I'm like, brother, you're going to get fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what position does that put me in? I'm going to end up, like, he ends up doing some dumb shit. I'm going to have to X his ass. Right? So,
I told him not to get too attached to that type of case.
yeah,
he tried steering him in the direction of other cases.
Brother,
listen.
He drove Brandy insane to the point she was complaining to all of us about him. And then on to the hell she told. So that's going to be a whole fucking thing. So I don't know. Maybe we get him a chew toy or something. You know what I mean? What if you and I make the fake archivists? What if we make a fake criminal organization and we start sending him to missions?
To make a fake criminal organization and get people invested into it, and then they can
no,
solve
just
it, and then
Miller.
we can be like, just Miller.
And we just leave some items around at these locations. You know what I mean?
I mean,
but
listen,
it's
if
like
you do it, I'll do it with you.
But
that could be fun. Be a little training exercise for him.
Yes, but what it's actually doing is it's having him solve a mystery, and before he knows it, the clues are going to be like, define reasonable suspicion. And he might get a random phone call where he has to give the answer.
So now you just want to make fun of him.
No, I'm saying it's like a training exercise, right? It's like, you know, I mean, listen, I can make fun of him outside of that. I'm just saying, like, this is a productive way of doing it. It's like teaching him.
Busy dealing with the land deal shit. Got a lot of stuff going on with that. A lot of lawsuits I'm gonna have to file. And I'm gonna start breaking ground this upcoming week. I'm just gonna start breaking ground up there.
I am going to advise. Obviously there needs to be a bit of a separation here in case it comes across my table.
Oh, 100%.
So I'm gonna let you know in a official capacity that it has been communicated to me, and you can verify this yourself, is that allegedly Jordan Walker doesn't actually give a fuck unless it becomes an issue. So
yeah, I did pull up with the bulldozers and tell him he better get his grass in check, otherwise we'll bulldoze that shit over while he's sleeping.
So, however, he is principally also being used as like the scapegoat for the argument, if that makes sense. Because it was
Don's just another bureaucrat. Another bureaucrat clinging to the hands of psychopathic criminals. Meanwhile, I give their fucking budget $7.5 million. I offer to give them millions more dollars in taxes and all types of shit, involve them in the project and shit like that. And yeah, they just I don't know. Don can't be reasoned with on this. So that's why I'm gonna go up there. They denied my business as well. So I'm just gonna go up there and
I don't want to involve in this because
see what happens. I tried explaining to her, you know, we could easily work together. There's a lot of workarounds around this. She wasn't interested in none of it. So, you know, if I got to file a lawsuit against her for the state of Blaine County or the county of Blaine for $70 million to get their entire budget locked up while I fucking stretch this court case out and keep operating, well, that'll just have to be something I have to do. Poor Frost. Be able to pay his troop.
I'm gonna leave my opinions for afterwards. I hope you understand.
Okay, go for it.
I think this is a civil matter at the end of the day, right? A lot of unknown questions, right? I did reach out to Tessa, you know, do my due diligence.
Tessa ain't the landowner. Chatterboxes.
That's the strange thing about it, right? She's very, I mean, she threatened Junior Huntley over this, and then was Pikachu face when I, you know, was like, I'm gonna end up fucking jailing your ass over that. And she thought saying, well, I'm not gonna do it, the clowns was gonna be like a mitigating factor. It's like, no, it's still a threat to a government official. Like, hello?
Yeah, listen, man, the whole thing, look, what I'm waiting for is what they need to be doing is they need to be taking, first off, I don't know who the lawyer is that's advising them on what to do, because I ain't seen one lawsuit against Blaine County. I ain't seen one civil lawsuit from Blaine County against me for, like, clarification over the legality of the land deal. All right? I haven't filed a fucking fraud court case against them yet. I haven't gone after them because they tried to do somewhere they were like, they're going to give me my money back. And I just said, what makes you think I'm interested in getting my money back? Now I'm interested in getting every fucking penny that Blaine County has, because now I've been fucked over.
Yeah.
And then what she tried to do is tell me I can't have land, but she's willing to set me up with a mine shaft down the road from here.
Oh, well, I mean, do you want that? So
no, I want my Predridge Farms.
So
that's what I want. That's what I need.
Here's, I have to like skirt the line with this conversation, because like, you know, in the event she does wrongdoing, you do wrongdoing, obviously becomes my responsibility,
I'm
right?
not doing any wrong.
No, I know you're not, but that's why I got to be neutral regardless for professional reasons. I think the issue is it's civil, right? Why? I don't understand.
To be fair, I don't know why Blaine County's butting in, because it should be a civil case between Chatterbox and me, right?
That's okay. That's kind of where I'm going at with this. This all issue, like, I know. So transparently, I fuck with Dawn. I think she's, I think she's getting dragged into this, and this is becoming a you and her thing. From what you're saying, what I've heard from her, etc., when the reality is, it is you and Chatterbox. It's not you and Tessa. It's not you and Dawn. In many ways, this has nothing to do with Dawn. But I think Tessa and the clowns, right, are trying to push Dawn in a direction, right? And they're manipulating her, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I like, and so it puts her in a shit position. What has Chatterbox said about it? Probably nothing.
No. And
right?
I don't understand why Dawn's weighing in with her opinion on the legality of everything.
Well, she's...
When,
yeah.
For her to challenge this would be bankrupting her county.
I don't think she... So, I'll draw it like this.
People are predlocked. It happens.
No, it's not.
They're
okay,
predlocked.
Don't be a fucking pussy.
Predlocked, man.
You're telling the guy
that's... When you
that's...
getting a base up here?
Huh?
When you getting a base up here?
This is my base. State land.
When are you getting an office?
I'm going to start using the radar tower. That's a good idea. Dawn is accessible, right? She's going to get a bunch of... She's a politician at the end of the day, right? My point there is that she, just like Danger, is going to react to shit that...
Calling.
Yeah.
What's up, Marlo? Today's the day. You sound like you just got out of bed. Today's the day. There ain't no crime taking place. Oh, honestly, I can support that. What, you want to do live PD today?
I'm trying to be as helpful as I can.
How'd that go?
Listen, I like Dawn.
They raided the BCSO?
I like
shit, how many
Fred.
tears did you capture on camera?
But I don't think either of them fully realize that they're both being manipulated. Because, man, I wish I could just say this.
Oh, yeah?
But I'm the director.
Oh, who was it?
Technically, this isn't even Blaine
How about we
County's
organize
issue.
at the top of the hour in 20 minutes? All right, see you at MRPD.
The
in
clowns
20.
are
Bye.
making them think. Look,
Okay. What were we talking about? Dawn?
I think you and Dawn are both getting manipulated to go at each other by the clowns.
Well, hold on. I have to go at Dawn because she's coming at me. I don't want to, but I have to.
Okay, but you're both being manipulated because even you, and I'll tell you why, is that Dawn can come at you and say, because of the manipulations that's going her way, that, hey, Pred, what is this? Like, I got to do blah, 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 because she's getting manipulated. In the same way that you may think that you could just be like, this isn't involving you. Because let me ask you a question. You have a contract. Why is it invalid? Explain.
Because my rights got violated.
Okay.
So
it's
the
missing
lawyer
a signature, right?
The lawyer.
Okay.
Who was on
Why
it
does another
also
lawyer? Why does another? Okay. Do you know what intent of sale means?
Yes.
Was there an intent of sale?
Yes.
Okay. So, how is this a Blaine County issue now? It's not. That's my point.
Hey, look, you gotta tell
I
that
do
to
not.
Dawn, man.
But it doesn't matter what she says, right? It's
That's
going to
why
be a
I've been
very
ignoring
similar conversation. Oh, okay. Good.
That's why I've been. Yeah, that's why I've just been ignoring her.
Why don't you just get another attorney to sign it already?
Because I can't add anyone to it because Junior Huntley is the one who created the contract.
Have them sign it.
So this is what happened, right? It's actually pretty fucked up. So this Bailey Harvey guy, stupid, entitled cocksucker, dumb prick, right? Dumb as shit. I don't know what he was doing. All right, apparently, he's the one. He was Junior's boy. He was the attorney who was supposed to initial his fucking shit and draft it. All right, the guy never fucking signs it. All right, the guy fucking leaks the contract to fucking Snoopy Sauce, who's looking into me for some reason. Guy's a fucking idiot. Snoopy Sauce is the definition of a fucking moron. Dumbest. The fact that guy's doing detective work over in the BCSO.
Chat, the more I realize, maybe Brian just needs to be a judge.
Him and Bailey Harvey are talking about.
Eventually.
Bailey Harvey's like, I'll just give you the contract, but first let me call Judge Devereaux and see if I can. He calls Judge Devereaux, apparently. Judge Devereaux
One
says
would
it's
argue
okay
there's
for
an
him to turn
intent of
over the
sale.
contract to the police, which it's
I
not.
think Dawn is unfairly taking on
It's a private agreement.
a problem that
Anywho,
I don't even believe she should have
then
to.
turns it over to Snoopy Sauce. Snoopy Sauce,
But at the end of the day,
acts
it's
in
also
bad
not.
faith and never verifies this with the judge himself to protect his own ass. So Snoopy Sauce violates my rights. Ava Devereaux,
because at the end of the day,
violates
it's
my
still
rights
state
as well.
land.
Fucking Bailey Harvey breaks lawyer-client confidentiality. and you know, the whole thing's completely fucked. And this guy, I'm talking to this guy, Snoopy Sauce, right? And this guy, Snoopy Sauce, I sit him down. I'm like, what gives you the confidence? And what are your accolades, accomplishments? Like, what have you done to make you think you can take on a guy like me? The guy stands in front of me and says, well, I failed everything I've ever done, but I learned from my mistakes. And then I say, hey, idiot, you fucked up again. What did you learn this time? All right. And the guy's just a complete dumbass. And I'm like, where is the commanding officer who's in charge of you, giving you oversight, telling you what to do? Who are you checking in on all this shit? And he just proceeds to tell me how there's nobody who's keeping a watchful fucking eye over him. And then, yeah, and I'm just like, brother, how can you act like you did this in good faith when it's like, you know, the guy's an attorney? Do you not like understand the basics of your job? And it's just like, so my information, my private information is now public domain due to a series of individuals violating the chief of police rights. And if they would do this to the chief of police, they would surely do it to anyone. And it's literally a fucking clown show. I haven't even talked to Frost about it yet.
Yeah,
But,
you know what? This sounds so similar to what I dealt with this morning. People uninvolved putting their hands into things that don't involve them.
Yeah.
Right? Because they are bored, because like they have nothing else going on, and so they latch on to something that is someone else's, you know, castle or whatever. And it's hard to have
Many
recourse to
fingers
it.
in the pies.
No. Yeah.
These people will never learn either unless you fuck them up. Like, bro,
Yep.
that's why it's like, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not just saying this. If one of my officers did this to you or the sheriff, I would just fire him. Right? If they were looking into you and acquired information in bad faith and violated your rights or the sheriff's rights, I would fire them. In fact,
You mean
I wouldn't
allegations or what?
No, what do you mean allegations?
Well,
Like alleging what?
oh, you're talking about what Snoopy did.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Snoopy did was wrong, and he's too fucking stupid to know it. And then the guy's such a fucking idiot that he doesn't even have any command oversight over what he's doing at all.
Wait, he's doing this actively right now.
No, he did it already. He didn't. I don't know what he's doing actively now. I ain't talked to him since I pulled him into my office and asked him, "What the fuck are you doing?"
This was recent?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
I
was.
wasn't sure if you were talking about
2.5 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, I mean, look, I don't want to hold you to that standard because I had Moss's dumbass go and try to claim that Springfield is trespassing on local property after finding 6 moonshine stills.
Yeah, but I think that's something that could legitimately, there could be a conversation over. Like, I don't think when Moss does that to Springfield, it's in bad faith like what Snoopy Sauce did to me.
It's how we ended up capturing someone, a faceless asset.
Yeah,
She's
but
just acting like a dumbass.
Well, look, here's the thing. That's easy because that's something that there can be contention over, right? For me, there's no contention because these people, Brian, these people look into everything I do and then they don't talk to me about nothing. The only reason why I found out about this is because I went to Bailey Harvey.
I see what you're saying. You're saying because at least she brought it up to somebody, right?
Yes, there's at least something there. For me, there's nothing. I wouldn't have even found out about. You don't even
know that it's occurring. Yeah.
Yes.
I would argue, and I'm trying to be as honest as you can. Don't underestimate the shitlording that happens around us. It happens to myself. It happens to my department as much as it happens to you, right? It's a San Andreas thing, right? We're not that dissimilar when it comes to that. And I hope you would recognize that.
Well, I do recognize that.
Yeah.
Okay, but the issue is, right? At least what Moss did, right? There's a point of contention.
Sorry,
there's a conversation.
I'm not sorry. I'm not trying to put. I didn't mean her specifically on that comment. I agree with you with what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just these people, like this dumbass, just fucking violates my rights. No big deal. And that is why my entire
I don't agree with them.
Is now public domain, Brian.
It's
my
same
private
thing.
contract that I had is now to the public. And there's really no point in me talking to Frost about it because I already know how Frost is, right? I could sit down, talk to Frost, try and talk to him about this, and the dumb son of a bitch just won't understand it because he's so fucking green himself. Like the guy just won't get it.
What did he make a report? Like, what did he do? Run me back on that.
No, so what happened was apparently
hasn't he been in the hospital? That's why I'm trying to.
I hope he fucking dies. So anyway, Snoopy Sauce fucking was investigating me for shit. People are and he's looking into me over I don't know what. I still haven't found out. He didn't tell me what he was looking into me for. All right.
You know he can't do that, right?
He did do that.
So I am aware that Snoopy was involved initially. Okay, so you might be overthinking this a little bit with him. Now, this is no defense of him. I know he's incompetent. And let me explain. When I received the phone call from Tessa, and there's a report on this, so you can read it, is I called her and asked what the hell is going on with this thing when I first heard about it. And she tells me, number one, what am I gonna do about it? And I'm like, nothing, this isn't my business. And she's like, what do you mean? You're the marshals. I'm like, this is a civil matter. What I'm trying to understand. And she goes, well, you better do something because I know Junior did this. And you know what happened the last time somebody like it was someone, a mayor fucked with us or fucked with me or something. They lost their face. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it was like I was calling on a 1, she was on like a 10. And I didn't know what she was referencing. Apparently they took Mickey Sinclair's face a long time ago. And I'm like, are you saying you're going to hurt him? And she said, I never, because my tone changed at that point. I'm like, you're fucking threatening Junior right now. Like, what the fuck? Her tone change goes, I'm not going to do it. I didn't do it. The clowns did. And I'm like, well, right now you're facing like, you're giving terroristic threats because it doesn't matter if you do it personally or the clowns do. If you're telling me right now, the director of the marshals on the phone, you're going to incite the clowns to do something to the mayor, like you in big trouble. And that's kind of when the phone call ended.
Ryan, here's the issue.
Snoopy.
This guy, instead of talking to me, did snake shit and then didn't report it to anybody and violated my rights during.
Oh,
the guy operated completely in bad faith. The guy could have literally just came to me and asked me a fucking question. The guy didn't do that. And if he's not going to give a basic courtesy like that to the chief of police, and there's no one giving this guy oversight, then this guy's solely to fucking blame. And I'm going to be honest, he should be fired. Because we can't have listen, we got enough issues. Let the dumb fucks chase the pings and go to robberies and shit. But when we got dumb fucks like Snoopy Sauce working investigations and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, they're admitted to working on shit for a year and never accomplishing anything. Why the fuck is this guy allowed to do it? Who the fuck is telling this dumbass that it's a good idea for him to continue doing what he's doing when he's a fucking moron?
There's a broader issue here. I think this is a command issue, right?
I mean, I can bring it
there needs to be oversight, right? There needs to be oversight on these things. I think you should bring it to Frost. Now, is it fair to say that you and Frost don't exactly have the best relationship? Right?
You know how much I love shouting matches?
I know, but
I'll argue
Fred,
over anything.
look, I have known you long enough. I can deal with that, right? And you can deal with me.
Nino used to hang out
A
here.
lot of people do not even confront me about it because they know I'm going to rip their fucking head off, right? My point there is you got to make sure you go on in the right energy. Otherwise, he ain't going to do shit just because he's got his guard up.
Oh, he's driving around with Sarah Ripley. I thought that was Snoopy Saul. I was about to fucking lose it.
No, Snoopy has been in ICU, I think. Last I heard.
I hope he fucking dies.
This is how I feel having woken up this morning and have a bunch of fucking retards trying to claim a bunch of dumb shit. And then I have to sit here and be like, and then I gotta be like, wow, these people are fucking incompetent. Because, yeah, okay, you reached out to Opal, but you're sitting over here doom spiraling on some shit she's gonna inevitably wake up to, and instead of people having her back, they're instead have zero evidence saying, oh my God, we may have fucked up something with a terrorist. Like, are you retarded? Holy fuck. It's the fact that it's the lack of social cues, basic understanding of like toxic workplace environments that does my head in. And it is that same category. I hate to say it.
Well, the issue that I think, right, that we have with the PD is that everybody wants to do shit, but they're too goddamn stupid to do it right. I mean, look, I hate tooting my own horn and using myself as an example, but the fucking PD was so fearful of me when I was going around as a marshal because I was doing everything right. I was approaching them. I was talking to all of them. I was getting the information. I was fucking jumping on their cases and letting them know.
Yeah, you got 3 of them fired.
Nah, 5. 5 and then made quit. It would have been It would have been 6, but Slacks was in the ICU for 8 months.
Jesus. Well,
so technically 7.
Yeah.
That was 1 for each day.
You know, it can always I don't know. Yeah, well, like I said, it all comes back to, you know, I don't know. There needs to be some level of working relationships and an understanding of how to act professionally to some degree, right? There's a lot of lack of that, but also a lot of lack of, like you say Snoopy, right? And
yeah.
I understand that the day after that situation, I got a call saying the marshals sounds like a marshal issue. And I'm like, fuck no, it ain't. Motherfucker, fucking that shit's in your county. We're not going to go take up each and every fucking case. Like, law enforcement has that capability, right?
This is the first time in my career I can say I haven't done anything illegal. I have been, ever since I became chief, I've been above board.
How do you know for sure you're being investigated? I'm still like confused by this.
They were looking into the land deal stuff. Beyond that, I don't know what he was looking into because he didn't tell me. So whatever they were looking into me, for all I know, could have been more, could have been less. Like,
listen, I'm going to shit on Miller a little bit here while I got a chance, and I'm actually being serious about this. Do you know a big reason why Junior ended up faking his death? You know what our investigation found?
What?
Is that Miller was stirring the fuck out of the Archivist, and the Archivist, because he was utilized against Junior, Junior lost his fucking mind over it. That's why he tried to pin it on the Archivist, because people were shitlording it, and then the repercussions came. In a way, Miller fucked you. If Junior would have won the election, none of this would have been an issue. He lost
Junior
by what,
almost
15?
Won the election, and people thought they were voting for a corpse.
15 votes, maybe 20. Was it 15, 20?
It was less than 20.
It was like literally he could have woken up and won if he was like campaigned for like an hour, right? The votes would have like that. That's where it comes down to. Because
and Dawn has
this
no respect for the
entire-
guy who got her mayor, because my land deal is what got her that job to begin with. It was my land deal that took out her competition. What a mean woman. What a meanie.
She's just doing what she's got to do. I think your real enemy is less her and more some of the other
Dawn's
shit.
making her my enemy. I even told her that, hey, I could fucking sue you for way more than 7.5 million. She didn't give a fuck.
I'm confused. What is Dawn realistically going to do here? This is a lawsuit between you and the landowners and the legitimacy of the contract, right?
I don't know. She's involving herself. Hey, what's up, Marlo? I'm on my way to MRPD now.
You need to,
Bye.
if I were in your position, I don't know. Could probably get the court to I don't know. Listen.
I don't need to do anything. If she's not going to take me to court, if the clowns ain't going to take me to fucking court. Frost, hey, how you doing? I got a bone to pick with you.
Miller strikes again.
I got a bone. Wait,
well, if you think about it, it's actually what happened, chat.
Why? Why'd you have voice box surgery? I got a bone to pick with you. I'm gonna have to get you to come to MRPD. I'm gonna have to get you to come to MRPD. Oh! Wait, why can't you just go to MRP? This guy's... I hate how much of a tard the sheriff is. What an absolute baboon.
Listen, you got to save that word for people that actually are retarded. You know what I mean?
No, it's funnier when you just direct it.
You're gonna dilute it like rage bait or what other gaslight, all the other words that are, watered down.
Oh yeah, the watered down buzzwords that people throw around that they don't know the meaning of.
Yeah, because I think it's just gonna win them the argument.
Yeah, uneducated simpletons. Motherfuckers can't even... listen, you want to know something? You already won the argument when a son of a bitch can't even be... is too lazy to even look up the definition of the insult they're slinging your way. Goddamn troglodytes.
There needs to be a better word. Troglodyte isn't good enough. It's like weird. You know what I mean? Gonna leave the person in more confusion than anything. Is he coming down or what's he doing?
No, Frost is always... Listen, I can't get Frost to do anything willingly. It always has to be on his terms. He feels like he's competing with me. I don't know how many times I gotta tell him he's not in my wheelhouse. He's not an interesting foe. He's a weak baby man. You're an interesting foe.
I don't think you'd be much of a challenge, Brad.
Bullshit.
I don't think we can, because at the end of the day, listen, you have to remember I'm worn down after the last 2 years, right?
Yeah, sometimes it goes like that.
I just naturally crash out.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. But you know what? All right.
Yeah, I'm doing my first episode of Live PD.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Marlo's the type of guy that you can never schedule anything with. Then he'll be like, Fred, we're not doing it. And I'd be like, well, can't you we can schedule it. Then it'll just pop up. Son of a bitch.
Pretending I didn't see her. All right. Like I said, Rhodes already resolved it.
There's
already
fish.
bit. I think if you want to play with Carmine a little bit, you could probably let him know that.
I don't play with Carmine because everybody wants to always fuck with Carmine and treat him like garbage, even though
you're not wrong.
More effort than everyone else.
Isn't that a little sad?
Boy. Yep. They're just jealous that they're not able to fucking... Everyone says Carmine's a tard, but they can't fucking hold a candle to the arguments that he can propose and put forward. And, you know, he just tries. He just tries so much harder than the rest of them. Same with Bobby Charles. He's the best hall monitor that MRPD's ever seen.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad we could root out that corruption together there, Pred.
Hey, that's what we do. We root out all corruption, and we bring closes to everything.
That's
the
right.
partnership between the LSPD and the Marshals is only growing stronger. I'm glad to have you as a best friend, Director Knight.
Likewise. All right.
Oh, the cameras are here.
Oh, my God. Oh, Carmine. He's not wrong.
Director Knight.
Just got done having a long conversation with Pred. Went well.
I'm glad to hear. I'm glad
yeah.
that this was all